Hi everyone, welcome back to Board Baobab. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be unboxing a 500 Worlds box, and it's the Necrons Battalion. So for those that don't know, I'm actually a big Necron fan. They were my first army growing up in high school. When growing up and in high school, I really gravitated towards them. I think they're really terrifying, and they just look awesome. So I have none of these units in my army, so I was really happy that this box actually came out. So let's get straight to it. Let me show you the back there, what it looks like there. I do like these new destroyers they made because they remind me of the old school Wraiths. The Wraiths used to be in the old, like 3rd edition, 4th edition, they used to look more like the like half Necrons with the tail like that. Then during, I think it was 5th edition, they changed it and they made them more robotic. Then I don't know how to say it. They didn't look like Necron, like the Necron heads. They didn't have the Necron heads, and more looked animalistic. That's, I think, the word I was looking for. So let's have a look here. Okay. So we got all our... Oh, knocking my paintbrushes over. We got all our instructions. So hex mark destroyer. Oh, I thought that looked cool. These destroyers, I don't know how to say it. Scorpec, I don't know how to destroyers. Also looking forward to building those guys particularly. And then the heavy destroyer. This used to be very different, the heavy destroyers. They used to look quite a bit different. They used to basically have just this one long cannon attached to their arm. I think they might still have something similar. Yeah, it used to be something similar to that, but it didn't have another arm holding it. Basically, it was just attached to its arm, this one long cannon. The cannon was its arm. Okay, and then we're going straight to our observing and looking at the little bits. So I think this is the hex mark. Yeah, I do like the head over there. One thing I like about this model, it's just like a dude with like 6 guns or 4 guns, however many there are. Okay. Then we got the spider like guys. And I think this is the heavy destroyer. I don't know, maybe should move that out of the way so you can, so there's not so much gray behind it. Yeah, a rock there, yeah. It's got a little skull, which is always nice. Okay, I don't know if this is 1 or 2. I think this is 1, this sprue. We'll build 1. Yeah, because here's the other one. I'm trying to see if there are any other heads or anything, but doesn't look like it. Let me know in the comments what armies you like to build or play, or are you a Necron fan? And what models you'd like for your army. I'm not much of a meta player. I just like to get models that I think look cool. So these are the... I don't know how to say it. These names. No, it's not Scorpec. Let me get the... Ophidian. Ophidian Destroyers. So that's the Ophidian Destroyers. A bunch of blades. What I'm going to try and do is, instead of this green, I want to do a sort of bright red. And go over like that. I haven't mastered that yet. Anyone has any videos of Warhammer painters that do a sort of red color, send it through in the comments and let me know, because I'd like to see how they do it. But a lot of claws for, as well as the swords and blades, and with these guys. This is the other one again, the Sorfect, the Score Peck. Can't say it. I'm gonna have to ask my wife how she would pronounce that. Yeah. So I think from these sprues you can get one each. So I think that'll build one, that'll build one, and then you got one over here as well. So to build the 3. And it's hard to tell what sort of options you get. Because I don't want this to be too short a video. One option I can see, at least with a heavy destroyer, you can pick that gun or that gun. I'm going to do one of each, so because you get 2 here, I think. So you get 2. So I'm probably going to build one with that gun and one with that gun. And if I ever want to run an army that has both of them have the same weapon, I'll just tell my opponents they both have that gun, whichever Gauss weapon they're using. Let's see, maybe we can see if there are more options here. So there are options for heads, according to this, and doesn't seem like there's much else. We do get this also. Can't remember what this does. I think it's a repairing tick. I don't know what they're called again. Oh, canoptic. That's like sort of scarab thing. Doesn't seem like there are any options with these guys except the head, which is one of the sad things about Warhammer. We used to have so many options of how you could build your guys. Not with Necrons. Necrons, you never really had much options. It was the one weapon and that was it. Whereas other, like Space Marines, I believe you could give them a few different weapon options. Yeah, so here it's just the gun, it seems, with these guys. Oh, there seems to be, no, those aren't options. That's just telling you how to put the terrain in. Let's see if there are any options with these guys. These guys even have less options. They seem to don't even have different heads. It's just, yeah, same thing. And last one, I might build this guy first. Though actually I've been feeling like building the spider-like dudes with the swords. I don't see any options. Choice of parts. Oh, the head. Apparently there are 2 heads. The one has more eyes, it seems, than the other over there. So that was it. But all in all, I'm very excited to get building these. So, as always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like and a subscription. Always lights a fire under me. And is there anything you'd like me to look at getting my hands on and maybe unboxing? Just let me know in the comments. Hope you all have a great day. Keep growing, guys. Bye. Hi, everyone. So I have a little extra something for you. I was supposed to just do the 500 Worlds unboxing, but as it turns out, I have gotten quite a few Necron things that I've unopened. Well, 2. And I thought, why not add them all into one video. So here we go. We are adding all this onto the video, and here we have some Necron flayed ones that I am currently unboxing. Now, I always thought the Necron flayed ones were very menacing and horrific looking models ever since I first saw them all the way back in 4th edition. And I've always wanted to get some, so I'm really glad I've been able to get my hands on some. I do like them. The trick with this is going to be, because I usually with Necrons, I go with a black primer undercoat, and then on top of that, then I just dry brush some Necron compound or some aluminium on top of that. However, there are fleshy bits, so I am going to have to, I don't know, do a gracier maybe over the flesh bits and then go over with whatever color I'm going to use. But yeah, nice short video, some nice bits here. I could definitely see myself using these as some destroyed Necrons on the basis of some other models, or the extra bits that I have left over. But yeah, very small little unboxing, and then we're going to go straight into the next video. Please ignore me greeting you all again, because I thought that these were all going to be separate videos at the time. But as always, give a like and subscription, always helps me out. Thanks guys, and on to the next video. Hi everyone, welcome back to Board Baobab. Today we're unboxing a model I've wanted since 5th edition. Ever since Necrons got that big facelift during 5th edition. It is the Canoptic Wraiths. I even wanted the Wraiths before they didn't look like this. They more looked like those destroyers that are on similar sort of snake-like bodies. They looked more like them. But I've always thought the Wraiths were a very cool idea, sort of phasing in and out of reality through walls and stuff like that. Very much like Vision from Marvel. Always thought that they were really cool. So let's get straight to this unboxing. I do have a cat that's on the table with me, and Bean might decide to poke his head and see what's going on. So please excuse him. Let's show you the back, because there are a few options where you can do basically like that, or you have your gun. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like a Tesla phaser or something like that. Can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, so let's go. We got big bases, and here we go, all our sprues, and then got our instructions right here. Doesn't seem to be too complicated. The sad thing is we don't get many options nowadays. Besides, see there, they give us an option of our, I don't know, faceplate you would call it. And then I think you can have the option of either having these blades or this sort of whip that comes around. Not much to look over in the rule book. I don't know if I showed you guys that. That's what they should look like afterwards. But I'm very excited. I have made rules up for these guys in Exile Edition. So, and I am going to be having a battle with my mate Liam, who's going to run either the World Eaters or the Necrons in Exile Edition. I'll let him pick, because I love them both. So I'll be happy if I play either of them. Now to the sprues themselves, let's have a look. Here to work with. Even if you didn't buy these to build the official models, you could use these bits probably for some very nice, like, damaged terrain or extra bits on the bases of your sprue to show, like trophies. That's the word I'm looking for. I think it would look really cool. Yeah, it's going to be quite a short one today because it is only one box. We're going to have to be very careful with these sort of bits over here. I found some of the Necron sprues are actually very delicate, and I have broken when I did my flayed ones. I broke one of the arms. I think it's this one over here. I can show you guys. It's this one over here. I broke one of these blades over here, and I had to try and stick it back together. It seems fine now. I'm slowly trying to paint this guy. I am going to do a video, I think, of just showing everyone what happened to the models I unboxed, and what I think of how the building went overall. Because some of them were very frustrating to build, and some were very easy and very calming to build. This is our last sprue. It seems mainly these face plates are the main thing you can choose. As always, head options, and that's pretty much it. Not many weapon options even. But I think they'll still be very nice models when they're built. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I'll see you all around next time. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Wraiths. Is there any models you think I should try to get my hands on? Let me know. My armies are World Eaters, Necrons, Death Corps of Krieg, and Dark Angels. Those are my 4. And I can always do a video on why I think you should have 4 armies. And let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. As always, guys, I do appreciate a like and a subscription. Helps me a lot. Also lights a real big fire under me to get more videos out. Really appreciate any support and love you guys can show. Stay safe, you guys, and keep growing. Bye.